Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hello students, how are you all? Hope that everyone is going fine, happy and healthy, and you all are still safe. And yes, today we are starting with our new topic, that is about pollution. So if we talk about pollution, pollution is any unwanted substance that is directly or indirectly adding to the environment, either into the air, either into the water, and it is directly impacting, or it is directly having the bad impact on the quality of the air and the quality of the water. So we call it pollution. And the substances which are you can say degrading the quality of the water and the air, we call them pollutants. There are basically two major types of pollutions. One is a not major type of pollutions, we can say that there are the two ways by which we are getting effect of it. Few resources, we can say that the natural resources of the you can say pollutants which are harming the environment around us. These natural kind of the pollutants are coming due to the side effect of the volcanic eruptions and the side effect of any kind of the volcanic eruptions and lava and all that. So all the harmful gases which are emitting out of that, it is directly or indirectly having the bad effect on our surrounding. Second major, you can say, way by which the quality of the surrounding is degrading is our we people are responsible for that purpose. How we people are responsible for that purpose? Whatever we are doing, whatever the things we are doing, we are in one and other way harming, or you can say giving the bad impact or the side effects to our surrounding. How? First of all, we can say that all the sewage water, the wastewater which is coming out of our houses, you can say that it is including all kind of the detergent waste, the dishwashing waste, and all the kind of the chemicals which are present inside that. We call it sewage waste. So directly we are putting that sewage waste into and we are dumping that waste into the freshwater reservoirs. So when we are dumping that into the freshwater reservoirs, what they are doing now, they are directly having the bad impact to all the ecosystem which is surviving inside the water. How it is impacting? It is another big story. Means there are the four other aspects of how these chemicals are having the bad impact on the water. So one by one we will cover all the bad impacts that is, you can say, causing by the this bad water, this polluted water which we are directly, you can say, throwing inside the freshwater reservoirs. You can say rivers, lakes, oceans. We are directly, you can say, putting that into that fresh water. Okay, so what is the first bad impact of this sewage water? It is having many kind of the bacteria which are present inside it. Now these bacteria are directly going to the fresh water and they are creating the harm to all the aquatic life which is surviving there already, and they are even causing them to die even, and they are even degrading the quality of their life, and in one and other way. Second way, now what is happening now? Now there are the many different kind of the chemicals which are present here inside the sewage water in the form of the nitrates and phosphates. Now what they are doing, when these nitrates and phosphates are going to the freshwater reservoir, that is very good source. They are acting as a fertilizer for the growth of the algae and many you can say weeds which are growing there in the water. Now what is the impact of it? Now when these excessive amount of the nitrates and phosphates are entering that ecosystem, it is enhancing the growth of the unwanted plants, and that unwanted plants is, you can say, having the bad impact on the ecosystem now. So in this way we can say that it is causing the eutrophication process there. And afterward, when we will go through the reading of the book, I will tell you you people in detail what is the eutrophication process now. Yes, so once again we can repeat, any unwanted material that is creating the harm to our surrounding, either to the air, either to the land, either to the water, we call it pollution. And all those substances which are responsible for creating this harm, we call them pollutants. And in our today's lesson, in our today's lecture in particularly, we will talk about the water pollution, and step by step we will talk about all the ways by which in one another way we are disturbing the quality of the water. So today we talk about the sewage water. Sewage water is disturbing the natural ecosystem into the two ways. By first, the direct you can say bacteria and all kind of the germs which are present inside the sewage water, it is going directly into the freshwater reservoir, and it is affecting all the fishes which are living there. It is affecting all the marine animals which are living there, and even it is degrading the quality of the plants which are present there. And the second step is that the sewage waste is having the big amount of the phosphates and nitrates, and what they are doing now, these phosphates and nitrates help the excessive growth of the algae, fungi and the weeds. Now wherever these excessive growth of the algae, fungi and weeds will take place there, it will disturb the natural ecosystem. So in this way, by this process called eutrophication, and in this way these are the two steps by which we are degrading the quality of the water. Now we can come to the reading of this topic, and then inshallah our concept will be more clear. So okay students, stay safe and happy at home, and Allah Hafiz. And now come to your book, we can have the reading of it. Okay, open page number 432 of your book. It's biology matter. Here it's written pollution. So first of all we can discuss what is a pollution. Pollution is a process by which the harmful substances are added to the environment. Some causes of pollution are natural, as I told you people before. For example, volcanic eruptions and forest fires. I think so you people have heard about the fire that burn a big you can say forest in the Australia at the start of this year even. So such kind of the pollution we can consider as natural pollution. However, most pollution is a result of human activities. How? Pollution is the addition of the substances to the environment that damage it, making it undesirable or unfit for the life. Substances that cause pollution are called pollutants. Okay, now come down, have a look of this paragraph. Pollution has been a problem for humans for many years. As humans' pollution increase and technology advances, the problem of pollution becomes more serious. Pollution threatens the life of organisms in the ecosystem. Therefore, the sources of pollution need to be identified and methods need to be devised to prevent and reduce pollution. Now we can here if you closely observe this picture, it is a picture that is taken in the Singapore near a riverside. So if you see these channels which are here, it is directly throwing the sewage waste which is generating from the you can say these all buildings. It is directly throwing it into this river, and you can imagine that now how the quality of this river is just being degraded by this human activity. Now here they have introduced a term that is a bioindicators. Who are the bioindicators inside this water? At first, all the organisms like fish, starfish, any kind of the organisms which are living there, which are you can say having a life there inside the water, we call them bioindicators. Now how these bioindicators are telling us that that the pollutants or the pollution is affecting them directly or indirectly. So fish are among the first organisms to die when river and lakes become polluted. This is because they can only survive when there is a certain amount of oxygen present. That is, they have a narrow tolerance range for oxygen. Tubifics worms are quite common in polluted water because they have a wide range of tolerance for the different oxygen level, means they can alive there. Thus, the presence or absence of certain type of the organisms indicate whether a certain area, for example, a river, is clean or polluted. We call such organisms bioindicators. Lichens are bioindicators for air pollution. They are especially sensitive to sulfur dioxide, a harmful pollutant released into the air when fossil fuels are burned. The growth of the lichen is greatly reduced in the area with high level of sulfur dioxide. Hence, the growth of lichen can be used to monitor the level of sulfur dioxide in the air in the industrial areas as a bioindicator. Now, come to the other side of the book. Okay. Here we can have a look of the causes of the water pollution and their effects. So first cause is the sewage. Water carried waste matter from home or industries is called sewage. Untreated sewage should be discharged into the river or the lakes. It may contain disease causing organisms such as bacteria. If these disease causing organisms get into the drinking water, they can affect a large number of the people in the community with the diseases. You people often heard about the water generating diseases such as cholera. Cholera and typhoid are the example of the waterborne diseases caused by bacteria. Untreated sewage contains phosphates and nitrates, which are nutrients for the algae and the water plants. This can lead to eutrophication. This is a very important terminology here. Whenever the amount of the inorganic chemicals such as phosphate and nitrate is more inside the water, it can enhance the growth of the certain kind of the green plants. So such you can say chemicals they can use as a fertilizer, and it can causes the eutrophication. Now, what is the eutrophication? Eutrophication is a process where water receive excessive nutrient like phosphate and nitrate, which causes excessive growth or of algae and water plants. Now, what is happening here? Have a look of this flow sketch. The causes and effect of the eutrophication is described below. Here, untreated sewage waste and the amount of the fertilizers such as the phosphates and nitrates that have just been removed or washed from the river. Now, what is happening? These are the step by step, you can say, explanation that how they are the reason for the contamination. The nitrates and phosphates in the untreated sewage or the fertilizers enhance the growth of the algae and the water plant. They are used in the synthesis of protein and nucleic acid. This leads to the increased growth and multiplication of the algae and floating water plants in the river or the lakes. This phenomena is called eutrophication. Whenever there is an excessive growth of unwanted plants inside the fresh water, such process we call it eutrophication. Now, what is the effect of it? Overgrowth of algae and floating plants prevents sunlight from reaching the submerged plants, means they will make a green layer, they will make a layer of a green carpet above the surface of the water. And now what is the bad effect of it? This eutrophication process, now all the plants, all the aquatic plants which need the water to grow, now the sunlight is simply blocked by them and it will not reach such plants. Okay, submerged algae and water plants die due to the lack of the sunlight. The dead algae or water plants are decomposed by aerobic bacteria and the fungi. Now, aerobic bacteria means the bacteria which is using the oxygen there. As the bacteria feed on decaying organic matter, they grow and multiply rapidly, using up the oxygen in the water. Now, whatever the oxygen is needed for the other aquatic plants or the animals, it is being short due to the excessive growth of the bacteria there. Other organisms such as fish die due to the lack of the oxygen. So these are the two impacts by which we are causing the harm to the aquatic life, such as by throwing the untreated sewage waste and other due to the you can say the nitrates and phosphates which are being, you can say, washed into the rivers, and these nitrates and phosphates are now multiplying or increasing the growth of the unwanted bacteria, that is, you can say, causing the harm to the, or that is causing the harm to the balance of the ecosystem. So I guess today's topic become very clear to you people. Okay, stay tuned with me, and inshallah in our next lesson we will talk about the two ways by which we can treat or we can solve this problem. So these are the two kind of the treatments, but we will inshallah discuss it in our coming lecture. So stay safe students. Allah Hafiz.